So I have some really exciting news. Yay! The pollen is killing me.
Is it so delicious? It smells heavenly. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I have some things that I need to get done today. So I'm going to take y'all through my day. It's going to be a bit of a day in the life. And I have some really fun and cute Easter spring ideas that I'm going to share with y'all. Also, I have some exciting news that I'll be talking about here in just a little bit. I'm actually about to run to Walmart. I've got a few things that I need to pick up. So let's go ahead and load up these boys in the car and head to Walmart, and I'll chat with y'all here in just a minute.
It feels so nice out here. The pollen is killing me. It's even getting inside the car. This is my little duster. I've had it for a while. I can link it if y'all are interested in it, but I just keep it over here in my car, and it's a super convenient little car duster. Okay, we just pulled back up at home, and I just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys here while I have a minute before we head back inside to all the chaos. So I have some really exciting news. It's exciting to me. I went online to enroll Nolan into pre-K. They started it in February, and for some reason I was thinking it was like later in March that they started it. I got on the computer to enroll him for pre-K. It said that you were supposed to enroll in February, and the last day to enroll was March the 10th, and I was so discouraged. I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like a failure as a mom because I really want him to get a pre-K spot, but I was so upset. So I called the Board of Education and I was like, can he still get a pre-K spot even though it's after time? And she was like, oh well, we can put him on a waiting list. And I'm thinking, crap, because I know that if you get put on a waiting list, you are not starting school. You don't get to go to open house and see your classroom and all of that. But at that point I was thinking about enrolling him in like a church pre-K program or a daycare pre-K program, but I really want him to be able to just go to the same school as Arabella, and it would just make things so much easier to have the two littles in the same school. So anyways, I went ahead and went up to the Board of Education. I know that you can apply online and you can just take a picture of the documents and put them in, but I just thought it'd be easier to just take the documents up there and hand them to somebody. They can go scan them in and it's done immediately that day. So we all hopped in the car, me and the boys. We went up to the Board of Education and I went ahead and enrolled him there. Like an hour or two after I got back home, I got a call from the elementary school saying that they just needed a little bit more information, and then I got an email shortly after that saying, yay, Nolan got a spot in pre-K. I have him enrolled for the fall, and I cannot tell you how excited I was for him. It's like a bittersweet excitement because I'm really gonna miss these dates when I go out and I run errands with both of the boys, and I'm really gonna miss like our little French fry dates. And this is something I experienced with the girls as well, and I just really cherish those times and miss them dearly. But I'm really gonna miss the little French fry dates with Nolan when he goes to school, but then I'll have Jackson to do the little French fry dates with, and then eventually they're gonna all be in school. Everybody talks about how we need me time and we need to take time for ourselves as mothers, but no one really talks about the loneliness and the awkwardness of going out somewhere without your kids. You do need a break. You do need that mental clarity to reset, to come back and to be a good mom and to be a better mom when you get a break. But at the same time, like, no one really talks about how weird it is to go places without your kids. There's been times that I've had to go certain places places and I didn't have any of the kids with me. I was by myself and it feels kind of awkward, and nobody really talks about the loneliness or the awkwardness of all the kids being in school or all the kids not being with you and you go out somewhere. But anyways, that is the exciting news that I wanted to share, is that Nolan is guaranteed a pre-K spot, so we get to go to open house and see his classroom and all of that. And I'm just over the moon excited for him to experience school, but I'm gonna miss him so much during the week. Like, I'm about to cry because like all my babies are just going to school, you know. It's very emotional. And also I have one more appointment to go and talk to the principal and the administrator and the teacher for Arabella. So Arabella has been diagnosed with a speech delay, a speech deficiency, a learning delay. She's doing really good. She's made so much progress. The first appointment that I went to, they said that we were going to have one more discussion and determination about if we were going to push her on to first grade or if we were going to let her do kindergarten again. And I say I want her to do kindergarten again because it'll put her right where she needs to be. We actually stopped and grabbed some food for lunch today, so we're gonna head inside and eat real quick, and then I'll show you guys everything that I got from Walmart. Are you trying to take your shoes off? Let's go sit down. So in one of my last videos, y'all were talking about how Jackson looked so unsure of his new booster seat. If y'all missed that, I did get him a new booster seat and he's been sitting at the kitchen table. And every once in a while, I'll still use this high chair in the living room. If I'm just giving him like a snack, I'll, you know, just pop him into the high chair and let him quickly eat a snack. But usually like for meals, he will sit at the kitchen table now. Whenever I first put him in his booster seat, he didn't know what was going on. It was very different and he had to get used to it. But now it's so cute because when it's time to eat, he just like runs up to his booster seat and pulls the chair out and he sits in it like a big boy. Is it so delicious?
It's also good.
Don't forget your hot C. So I am looking at everything that I got and I am not understanding why it was $125 because it looks like $40. So this is everything that I picked up from Walmart. I wanted to get some self-care items as well as just a couple of groceries to top us off. Hold on, we gotta take off his other shoe. Oh, he's gonna run from me. Get back here. Can I get your shoe? Oh, get back here. Let me get your shoe. Say shoe. Boop. Yay! Yay! So this is the beauty self-care stuff that I ended up picking up. It's been a hot minute since I bought some Dr. Till's. I actually haven't had any of this since before we moved, and we've been in this house for more than 6 months. This is the Dr. Till's Pink Himalayan Mineral Soak, and it's just relaxing to take a bath with Dr. Till's. As we all know, I also picked up the Dr. Till's foot cream. I've been using the foot butter, but I just cannot find it anymore. I don't know if they just don't make it. It's the barefoot foot butter, so I ended up going with the Dr. Till's foot cream. Let me know if you've tried this and if you like it. And then I also picked up one of these Dr. Till's sprays. These are the aromatherapy sprays. I got the stress relief. They also have a sleep one that I want to try out, but this one is infused with eucalyptus, citrus, and spearmint. I also picked up the Dr. Till's stress relief candle. So when I'm relaxing and taking my Epsom salt bath, I can light this candle. I know that OGX is an overall good brand. I love their products, so I went ahead and picked up some rose water and pink sea salt. This is actually a scrub and wash, so it's got exfoliation beads in it. And I've never tried this one before, but it looks really pretty. I love this pink color. It smells heavenly, if you're wondering. I got a new pumice stone, and then also I wanted to pick up one of these. This is actually like a callus remover, but the heels of my feet get so bad, so I just wanted something that was going to be extra when I need it. And I'll probably only use this like every once in a while and usually just use the pumice stone, but sometimes I need one of these if I'm being honest. I was looking for some lip balms for me and the girls. I found this 3-pack and I thought it was so perfect, but it has coconut milk, honey apple, and raspberry kiwi splash. So I'll let the girls choose which ones they want. Arabella's probably gonna want the pink one. I'm also completely out of makeup remover wipes, so I picked up these. These are the Equate brand, and these are the ones I usually get. And for a few of the groceries that I got, we are completely out of fruit, except for we have a few apples left. So I picked up some bananas, some strawberries, I got some tomatoes, and then I got this salad that I'm gonna eat for lunch tomorrow. This salad is so good. It's the farmhouse salad with chicken and bacon, and it also has buttermilk ranch dressing. I'm almost completely out of coffee, so I grabbed grabbed some more of the Folgers. I usually get the Maxwell House or the Folgers, and I don't buy cookies that often, but when I do, I usually buy the Toll House tub of cookies that you bake in the oven. But these are so good, and I haven't bought these in probably 8 months. But these are the Pepperidge Farm Farmhouse Thin and Crispy Toffee Milk Chocolate. I love all of their flavors. They have all kind of different flavors in these, but they are so good. Yum, cookie. Cookie. Also picked up some more of my coffee creamer. I'm trying to use less and less of the French vanilla in my coffee, but I just love my coffee sweet. I picked up some apple juice for the kids, and they are running low on snacks. We pretty much just have a couple of Slim Jims and Cheez-Its left, so I got this family pack of Great Value Chewy bars, and this bag of chocolate is actually for Easter. I'm going to be putting this in our Easter eggs for the Easter egg hunt, and I've started buying these 10-ounce bottles of waters instead of the tall waters because my kids never finish a full bottle of water. We are really low on cereal, so I went ahead and picked up some more of the fruit and yogurt. This is the cereal I get for myself. This cereal is so freaking good, and I've shared it before, and I'll share it probably 1,000 more times. And then for the kiddos, I got them some Apple Zings, which is basically just the off-brand of Apple Jacks. And then I take this water and use it in my Keurig or to pour it in Jackson's bottle or the kids' water bottles, and picked up a gallon of milk.
So how do y'all do snacks in your house? I know everybody does it differently, but like, do you limit your snacks for your kids, or do you just like let them get snacks whenever they want to? I have to limit my kids' snacks because if I just let them like come and get a snack anytime they want to, then they will literally just eat snacks all day and not eat any meals. They'll always say they're full, because sometimes if they eat a snack too close to when it's time to eat, they really don't touch their food. So usually like after breakfast, they get a snack, and then they get another snack after lunch, and then after dinner, if we have time, we will have like a dessert or a sucker or something. But they also know the difference between a snack and candy. So when they ask me can they have a snack, they know that that doesn't mean candy. So we have some Cheez-Its left over, and then I just restocked with some granola bars, and we also still have a couple of pretzels left and some Slim Jims. I am so excited that I don't have to hide this anymore. In my last couple of videos, I actually had to hide this table because I wasn't ready to feature it yet. So all of the products that I share with you guys are things that I actually enjoy myself. And y'all know I was looking for a counter height table with 2 bar stools to go in this space in my kitchen. And it has been working out so good. We've actually had this for a little while now, and I love it. It's the perfect size. It's not too big. We don't have enough room in our kitchen to have like an actual table or an island. So this is just the perfect size. So this table was actually gifted to me from Costway. It is the perfect size for our kitchen, and it includes 2 bar stools. And I love the wood colored top of the stools and the top of the table because it really matches well with my decor that I have on my countertops. I have lots of wood tones in my kitchen, so it just goes really nicely with the top of my pantry and the tones that I have on my countertop. The coolest thing about these bar stools is that underneath the table it actually has 2 slots here so that I can slide the stools up into the slot to get them off the floor whenever I'm sweeping or mopping. And these are curved saddle stools, so they're pretty comfortable to sit on even though they're not cushioned. I cannot say enough good things about this table and chair set. If you're looking for a smaller table that's not too big for the space, then this is a really good option. So my husband and I needed somewhere to sit during dinner because we have a really small dining room. So my husband and I needed somewhere to sit during dinner because in our dining room, it's pretty small in there, and we had a large family size table, and it just felt so crowded with all of us sitting in there. So we actually took the leaf out of our kitchen table and made it smaller, and there's only 4 chairs in there for the kids to sit at now. So this way, my husband and I have somewhere to sit, and we can still see the kids because the dining room is literally right beside us. I love the open space on the bottom. If I had shelves on it, then my baby would just pull stuff off of it, so I don't really have a use for any shelves, and anything with cabinets or anything would just be too big for our space. So I highly recommend this table set if you guys are looking for like a little island ordeal in your kitchen. I wanted something that was kind of like an island, but not as big as an island. And thank you so much, Costway, for sending over and gifting us this table. If y'all are interested in it, I will have it linked down below in my description box, and make sure you head down there and check out that link. So I'm going to share a really fun, simple centerpiece that you guys can do at your Easter parties or just for spring in general to make it fun for the kids. And I hope that this will give you a fun idea that you can do for your Easter party to use as a centerpiece. And all you're going to need is a large vase, a vase that will fit on the inside, some tulips, you can use real, artificial, or really any flowers of your choice, and some peeps. So I still have my St. Patrick's Day stuff up, and it's well after St. Patrick's Day. I just haven't taken it down yet. But I have a banner over my big window. It's just some clovers, and I also have a little clover still sitting out on my counter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take those down and get my kitchen cleaned up, and then I'm gonna head to the bathroom and put away all of my beauty items and restock my bath salts.
No. I actually had to get the breathing treatment machine out recently for Jackson, because if you guys are new around here, I don't know if you've went back and watched any of my videos, but where we used to live, we had mold exposure in our home. Jackson was a newborn when we lived there, so it kind of weakened his lungs. It made him start wheezing. If he gets sick, then he gets more sick than usual, and he hasn't really been sick lately, but with the weather, it's been getting really cold and then really hot again, and then that can kind of mess with your sinuses. But he started having like rattling in his chest, and anytime any of my kids have any rattling in their chest or anything, they tell me to do a breathing treatment. So I just went ahead and got the breathing treatment machine out, and he only did about 2 treatments. He seems fine now. So thanks to the albuterol and the breathing treatment machine, my baby is a-okay. Juice? I said juice, and he looked down at his feet because I told y'all he gets juice and shoes mixed up. Want your cup? Uh-oh. So these are the cutest little spoons. I have these for Jackson. They are silicone ends and wooden at the end. And I actually have a discount code for these spoons. So they're super inexpensive and you get a discount. So check my link below in the description box if y'all are interested in these little spoons. But I have some applesauce cups out for the boys. I make my own little snack cups at home. We do all kinds of snacks. We do pudding, jello, applesauces, yogurts, fruit. So I've got one for Nolan and one for Jackson.
destiny to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
So this is what we're having for dinner. So this is Italian herb chicken with some onions, and it's basically going to be packed with flavor. So I put some olive oil in the pan, thinly sliced chicken breast, and seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, meat tenderizer, and some Italian herb seasoning. And for veggies, I used 2 squash and 1 zucchini and half of an onion. And I used onion powder, salt, garlic powder, and a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna cover my chicken and cook that for about 30 minutes. And for my vegetables, that will probably take about 15 to 20 minutes. So we're actually going to be doing a really fun spring craft that you can do with your kids. So we basically have some paint colors, green for the stem, yellow for the middle of the flower, and then pink and blue for the colors of the flower. And if you want to use more colors, you can use more toilet paper rolls, but I only have 1 toilet paper roll right now, so we're just going to make do with it. So Arabella got the honey apple, and then Adeline chose the coconut milk, so I got the raspberry kiwi splash. Smells really good. So I was actually looking at like treadmills or exercise bikes, and I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna get yet. I can't decide because we don't really live in like a neighborhood where I can go for a walk. I can't take the stroller and take the boys and just walk around our neighborhood because we live just like on a street and our driveway is like dirt and gravel. So I can't really go for a walk unless I leave the house and actually go to a park, which I'm not going to do that every single day. And it's just not motivating for me to get down on the floor to exercise, and that's what I've been doing. So I feel like if I have actual exercise equipment like a treadmill or a bike to exercise on, and it's right beside my bed in my bedroom, then I feel like I would make an effort to get on it and exercise every day. So I plan to put the treadmill or whatever I choose to get on my side of the bed right here beside this big window, and we have a TV in our bedroom, so I'm gonna face it towards the TV so that whenever I'm exercising I can watch YouTube or Netflix while it's nap time, so I can do quiet time for my 4-year-old and the baby will be napping, and I will have plenty of time to exercise at least 30 minutes every day. And I feel like it'll just be really therapeutic to actually have a piece of exercise equipment to motivate me to exercise. And I can't wait to relax with my new Dr. Teal's and my pamper supplies, so I am going to pamper myself tonight before I go to bed. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you found it motivational. I typically share motherhood motivation and homemaking style videos on this channel. If you're new around here, I would love to have you, and I will see y'all in my next one.